Welcome back everyone to my Let's Play of the Final Fantasy Legend 2. When we last left off, Leon had just taken a Power Magi that we were about to take ourselves. And who knows where he went? Well, I know where he went, although the game doesn't tell us exactly where he went. But if you go to the village there, he's not there, so I guess we just make the assumption that he headed into Venus's city. I don't know how he got past those robot guards, but he did manage to brave the volcano all by himself, so he's pretty tough. So, and he managed to also, I guess, incapacitate our party enough that he was able to get that Power Magi. So, yeah, but he's what he's actually doing is he's going to stop the wedding of Flora and Nils. So we're gonna head to the chapel that I talked about a few episodes ago. That's where obviously the wedding's gonna take place. But we're gonna empty out our inventory here, get a few things of gold, get some more gold, because we're gonna need it for the next world. Really good armor that we're gonna get in that next world. So we're gonna have a boss battle coming up, so we're gonna want to heal ourselves up here at the end, get the charges back for Honey Mouse, Vincent, and P. And I don't think I need to tell you who the boss is gonna be. I think you could probably figure it out. So, but I won't say anything until we actually get to that boss battle. So we heal ourselves up. We're gonna head over to the other side of the city because we have to take the left tunnel up, because the right one just goes down. So wedding ceremony for Flora and Nils is about to begin. Okay, this lady said the same thing. So let's head to the chapel, and we're gonna meet Venus in there. We talk with her, and that starts the wedding. Wedding ceremony for Nora and Flores will be held in a moment. Stay and attend. And a whole bunch of people funnel in, and here we go. Wedding time. Nils, you are to love Flora as your wife. Flora, you are to love Nils as your husband. Oh, Venus, no questions or objections allowed. Now kiss for the pledge. Oh. And here we got coming up as Burning Blood, one of the best songs in the game, so probably the best. Leon, you, Venus, I'm gonna defeat you with this Magi. Magi, where did you find it? Besides, what are you gonna do with just a knife and Magi? Leon, don't you oppose me. Oh, please, I'll marry Nils, so please, forgive him. Flora, you think you can order me to let him go? Oh, no, I didn't mean that. Please, Venus, I beg you, be quiet and clear my way. No, I really do, Leon. Love Leon. I'm not afraid anymore. And, oops, I played a little too fast there. But basically what Flora did was, she took Leon's knife, because Venus wouldn't let her out of the city, and she cut her face with it. Now she's like, hey, I'm scarred, I can't stay in the city anymore. Okay, we'll take over from you. Who are you? Don't worry, we'll take care of everything. Hey, Leon, are you okay? You're brave, I'm sorry. We'll take your Magi back. Receive power. Now, I did a save there real quick, because, if we don't take the Power Magi back, we'll just get the Power Magi after we, fight Venus here, so. Nobody can disobey me here in my world, your city of beauty. Haha, you're the most graceless one. And here we have Venus, and she's a kind of a roadblock. I know the first time I played the game, this is where I got stuck. The only way I managed to beat Venus was to end up buying a bunch of guns because they don't really miss. So, but Venus is pretty dangerous. She has a flame attack there, third one down, that can hit all the party members, erase, instant kills a party member. Blitz Whip can stun a character, and then Charm could cause a character to, be confused, so you can't tell them what to do, and they can potentially do something to hurt your party or maybe heal Venus. So, yeah, so Vincent was lucky there. He used Cure for himself, but he could have theoretically used Cure on Venus and undone some of the damage that we did to her already, so. But we managed to take Venus out and get a whole bunch of gold, and we can get a whole bunch of Magi. Power, speed, mana, fire, ice, thunder, poison, and the Aegis. All done. How about? Oh, Leon, Flora, well, Nils, will you forgive me? Yeah, all because of Venus, not you. Oh, Leon, thank you. Flora, I'm sorry. It's okay. But your face is. It's okay. This will remind me of today, the day I found out the most valuable thing in my life. You know what? I know a girl's in love with you, Nils. Wow, oh man, you are so popular among the girls. Let's talk outside. Thank you. We'll take your Magi back and we get the Power Magi. So that's nice. You know, I like that. Nice, huh? Let's go. So yeah, Leon forgave Nils because he realized that, hey, you know, it wasn't his fault that he was being forced to marry Flora. He was just as much as a victim as her. So, and you know, Leon ends up with Flora, and apparently Flora knows another girl who likes Nils, so Nils won't be single for long either, so that's all nice. And what's nice is we get to move on to the next world, and we have a bunch of more Magi, including that Aegis Magi. That's basically a shield. I gave it to P there, so if it'll appear in P's inventory now during a battle. Now, if you use that Magi during a battle, it'll, like the flame shield that he used against Venus there, it'll say a barrier covered the party. This barrier is really good, though. It gives you the all status, which basically means that you're basically immune to all spells. So, well, not all spells, but like if a multi-targeting spell like Flare or Whirl will still damage you, but some multi-targeting spells like Quake won't. Basically, it basically gives you O Fire, O Ice, O Thunder, O Poison, O Quake, O Poison, O Power, O Stone, and O Weapon. So, yeah, it makes you pretty powerful, so. We got a new enemy over there, the Antlion. We could have met that in the volcano, but I knew it was a pretty common enemy on the outskirts here of this world, so no use farming it. So, and getting almost done on headbutts there, so we'll have to transfer the headbutt then from Vincent then over to Honey Mouse. Now we can use the get the agility gain and the hit point gain, and for free. So, woohoo! So we'll do that and get into another battle here. So this is another short world. That seems like the way they're doing it right now. They're doing we had like a long world with Apollo's world, then we had a short world, well, two short worlds with the Guardian's world and the Monster world. Now we had a long world with Venus's, and now we're gonna have a short world here, and this is called the Dragon Race world because no prize for guessing, we're gonna be racing some dragons. So there's actually 4 dragons that we can choose from. There's a slow dragon, which basically moves the speed that you walk at. Medium dragon, which is moves basically double your speed. A fast dragon, which does about like triple your speed, and then a super fast dragon, which is like 4 times your speed. The faster the dragon that you choose, the more enemies you're gonna have to fight. So the more obstacles you'll have to overcome. I guess they figure because your dragon is so fast that you're beating everybody else out. So you're the first one to encounter the obstacles. Very similar to the Guardians. The Guardians escape from their base every time we overcome an obstacle, which is a monster. We beat them, we get the Magi. So. But in the end, it doesn't matter which dragon you get, you're going to get all the Magi at the end, so. But, look, alrighty. So let's move our headbutt over there. The Dragon Race will be held by Mr. Apollo. He's back. True to Apollo's name, the race will be great. Let's check out the weapon store. Not really much we can get here. Most of the stuff we could have bought at Venus's world already. I think the Thunder Axe is new, but another strength weapon, not going to use it. But we do want to go to that item store. Mighty people from all the world gathered here for Magi. And what we really want is that dragon's armor. That ice shield would have been nice against Venus if she used that flame spell, but we don't need an ice shield now because we got the Aegis shield to take care of that, so. Now, what makes the dragon armor so good is it gives O Fire, O Ice, O Thunder, and O Poison. So, a lot of spells now that are being cast upon us will basically just, it'll basically say like, you know, Honey Mouse is strong against spell. Vincent is strong against spell. Linus is strong against spell. So here we go. We can finally sell our Giant's gear. So now that there's gonna be some armor that's better than the Dragon Mail in terms of pure defense, but not necessarily. It won't be necessarily better because it doesn't give the resistance. So that resistance is really gonna pay off. So the Rent Dragon over there, they rent dragons over there at the shed. The faster ones cost more money. So the slow one is free, and the one the next to fastest here is 600, and then it's going to be 200 every time. So the fast one here is going to be 800, and the super fast one is 1,000. So we'll rent the 1,000 one. We'll make that money back just with all the monsters we fight. But how about one? The longest way round is the nearest way home. I have no idea what that's talking about. There's one point in the race where there's a little loop, but just add some, extra track to the track, so it doesn't make the thing go any faster. So I don't know what that means. Probably a mistranslated line or something. I don't know. Let's head in here and we'll find Apollo and talk with him. There he is. Hey, Apollo. Dragon Race is about to start in a moment. Please enter. Magi will be the winning prize for each obstacle. So I'm mainly just getting the fast dragon because just to show off the most monsters. But if you're like kind of unconfident about your party, because you're going to fight some pretty tough monsters, just get the slow dragon. That way you'll fight the least amount of boss monsters, or mini boss monsters. So now even though we got the fastest dragon, the game automatically already starts you off in last place. Ready, get set. And yeah, it's like we have a really bad start there. So go. Oops, fell behind. It's, I guess, like Mario Kart. We held the B button in when we started, and we spun out. So you can leave your dragon by pressing A, but if you try to transition to the next screen, you'll get a warning saying, hey, get back to your dragon, or if you try to cross the finish line without your dragon, you get the same warning. So no reason to step off your dragon. But as I said, we're gonna have a bunch of mini bosses here, and the amount of you face is determined by the speed of your dragon. So we got the fastest dragon, we'll fight 4 mini bosses. You get the fast dragon, you fight 3. You get the medium dragon, you fight 2. And you just get the slowest dragon, you just get 1, the final one. So, and what happens is when you would normally fight a mini boss, you would meet like another racer who says like, these monsters stopped us, but somebody defeated them and moved on. So, at the end, when you fight the final mini boss, you get all the Magi. So, but we'll be getting Magi one at a time here because we'll be fighting all the mini bosses. We'll also be fighting these 2 new enemies, the Woro, which is the slime on the side, and then we got the Ammonite, which is the like octopus on the left. So take care of them. The slimes, of course, very annoying because they have that dissolve spell, which steals your life and heals them. So but we took out quite a few of them with our blizzard spell and. Alright, take care of them. And most of the mini bosses are from basically 3 worlds ahead. You could say 2, but 2 worlds from now it's kind of optional. It's called the Nasty Dungeon. It's a big nasty dungeon. You only have to go into it, get the Magi, and then you can leave. But if you go through the whole thing, some of these monsters you will fight there. But if you don't do that, then the next time you'll fight them is, the main time you'll fight them, well, for most players, is probably like 3 worlds from now, so 2 or 3 worlds depending. The final mini-boss, though, actually comes 4 worlds in the penultimate world, so yeah, we're pretty close to the end. Well, we're not really close to the end, but we're close in terms of worlds toward the end. But some of these final remaining worlds very, very large. So I know we've been doing, I said we've been doing that, you know, big world, small world. Now we're going to get a whole bunch of big worlds in a row. So we just fought those adamant turtles there. They're going to be a common enemy like 3 worlds from now. So, but now all these mini bosses, you can't run from them, except for this one coming up. For some reason, there's like a mistake. I guess they are probably going to try to. There's a gas type enemy, which is a zombie enemy, which is very similar, appears on the same world as the adamant turtle and the Lamia, which is the 3rd mini boss. Same world. So I think the programmers were probably going to try to put like the gassed enemy here, but they messed up. So you'll see when we get to it. But basically, when we get to this next mini boss, you'll see a little. You see the little sprite on the screen, and it's of a zombie. However, when we fight the enemy, it's a tortoise, which is a turtle enemy from way back in Apollo's world. We ran into the tortoise back in the undersea volcano. So this one enemy you actually can run from, and if you run from it, it will just give you the Magi's if you defeated the group. So pretty interesting, I guess, screw up there on the developers, but we already know that they have a few mess ups there. Oh, 2 manas. So yeah, see, look, it's a zombie, but when we fight it, it's another turtle. And like I said, a weak turtle from way back several worlds ago. So I have the Mage Staff there. That's basically a fire spell that hits all enemies. So it hits kind of like the Blizzard spell, but it's fire instead. So I'm just stepping out here to show something off. Boop. You could backtrack, but no real reason to. But another new enemy there, the Corpsicle in the center there. Weak against ice. That Triceratops is also weak against ice. So Blizzard will be really good against all these enemies. I think the Lizard, too, is also weak against ice. Most lizards tend to be weak against ice. Reptiles, the reptile family tends to have a weakness to ice. We'll see if they're still around when we hit them with the ice. Yep, Komodo's weak against ice, Corpsicle weak against ice, and the Triceratops is weak against ice. So, wow, good thing we had the Blizzard spell there. So, now I'll just finish these guys off. Ta-donk. Almost done with headbutts there with Linus. Ta-donk. Komodo's neat. Nope. Yep, Linus got some more mana. And whatchamacallit, yeah, unfortunately we won't get a lot more meat to eat for P for a little bit, so in about 2 worlds, so make sure we have the dragon armor of the 2 different armors we could keep. Here's our next mini boss, the Lamia. I should have mentioned this earlier, but one thing that you should probably do is, save often. Every time you enter a new area, a new screen transition, probably save that way. If you run into a large group of these enemies, you can always just restart. So, yeah, right now we ran into like 4 Lamias, but like I said, when we ran into the adamant turtles, there was 8 of them. So yeah, the group size that you run into can vary. It's just, luck of the draw. So see, if we try to cross into a new screen, not on a dragon, we get that warning that, hey, return to your dragon, you'll be disqualified. And we'll see that warning again. I'll show it off. It happens if you try to cross the finish line. So we're getting close to the finish line. Obviously, there's 4 mini bosses, so there's 4 sections of the track, and we're on the last section of the track. So just run from this group. I didn't feel like, I guess, dealing with a whole bunch of magicians. It can be annoying. Donk. Although I guess they really shouldn't be. They shouldn't be too annoying. because we're strong against so many of their spells now that we got that dragon armor. So here's our final mini boss, the Watcher. As you can see, look at the hit points, 614. Yeah, it's basically the next to last tier, the third tier of the eye monsters. So, which means it's the second last tier of the ones that we'll actually fight. Because the fifth tier of all monsters, you can only transform in. Only characters can transform into. So we took out the Watcher. Unfortunately, it turned one of our characters to stone, Linus. So we'll get a soft potion after this. Just doing a little tap here, so I can get to the finish line and show you that little dialogue again. See, please return to your dragon, otherwise you'll be disqualified. Return to your dragon now. All right, goal. The winner is Honey Mouse's team. Congratulations! Woohoo! So let's go talk with Apollo. See what he has to say. He did run the race. Well done. I thought you'd win the race. Haha. What's with the laugh afterwards? Well, we'll find out, I guess, maybe in the future. But what else can we find out in the future? What's the next world we're going to? Come on back to the next episode to find that out. Take care. Bye.